the mic, he's dropping facts all day. Anthony's like, nah, I got the better parlay. Argue about the spread, it's a fierce debate. But when it comes to Wildcats, they align their fate. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums.
All right, guys, the Blitz is back. I'm Charlie Winkle here with Anthony Roberts and Josh Onan. Welcome to the Blitz the Bookie podcast. It's Monday, March the 16th, and it's Christmas in March, boys, because the NCAA tournament starts this week. Hands down, the best sports week of the year. We're going to start it off tomorrow and Wednesday with the first 4 games, but Thursday through Sunday is my favorite 4 days in sports. I think the only thing that could actually rival it is probably Kentucky Derby week, but it's kind of hard to compare the two. Derby week is more of an in-person experience. This weekend, we are going to get 4 straight days of college basketball from noon to midnight. There's nothing else like it, and I'm not going to get much done this weekend because I'm going to attempt to watch all 48 hours of basketball. It's all March Madness on this episode. Let's get right into it, guys. How y'all feeling?
I'm still a little hungover from the weekend of being in Nashville, but I got my green on. St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. Ready to rally. Ready to watch these games, fill out these brackets.
Still feeling it?
I'm still feeling it.
Still feeling it?
I'm faking it right now. Y'all didn't even recognize me yet, you know?
We're old as shit.
God dang, that was a rough night, dude. 2 of them.
I was jealous.
Yeah. Anthony goes, how was it? And when someone says, how was Nashville? I have a 1-word response.
Awesome.
A lot.
A lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of everything.
A lot
right?
of everything.
A lot of money for sure.
Money, time, it's a lot, dude.
Go ahead and
People.
Go ahead and let the Blitz the Bookie listeners that maybe have never been to Nashville, let them know what they're looking forward to. Let's say you go up there and you're buying you, your wife, and one other couple round of drinks. 4 drinks, Josh.
Oh, 4.
Two beers and 2 Red Bull and vodkas.
Okay. A 16-ounce aluminum can, what most people sell. So you're anywhere from $11 to $13 a piece. So you're, let's just say, $25 for 2 beers.
That's not terrible.
That's not bad. No, that's not bad.
It's bad, but
Yeah.
the way things are,
But when you're there from
events and stuff,
when you're there from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock,
it's rough.
and there's 2 of you drinking, that adds up quick. Okay.
Let's hear these Red Bull and vodkas.
I've seen a Red Bull and vodka go for 23, and I've seen it go for 27. So if you needed 2 Red Bull and vodkas, and so that'd be
You lose $75-$80.
yeah
Plus
yeah.
tip.
So
Gives you a $100 bill, you might get a little bit back.
So yeah, they will. I'll say when you go to Nashville, you get $20 to death. That's what I tell people. You need something to eat. You need a burger and a fry. You need chicken tenders. It's $20.
$20.
You know, you need 2 beers. It's $20. You need a mixed drink. It's a little over $20. But I mean, it is what it is. It's fun. It's expensive and it's a lot. But it's fun, man. You can have a good time. A lot of rooftop bars. A lot of different places you can check out. I mean, they have a Taco Bell that was basically a honky tonk now. Like you can get you a Bel Grande and a beer and listen to some new up and coming chick trying to become the next Miranda Lambert, all in one place.
I've said this and I'll stand by it. I haven't been in a couple years. I think it's the funnest city I've ever been to. And that's including Vegas. I don't think Vegas has a clue on Nashville. Used to be it did because I think you could gamble. And that was a big deal because for me as a gambler, you couldn't gamble like you can now. But now that you can gamble online and, you know, I can go right over to the boat and play table games if that's what I like. But far as the city and the bar scene, Vegas don't. For me, in the crowd I like, in the music I like, in the bar scene as a whole, Vegas don't have a clue on Nashville's bar scene, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, bar scene. I agree. Is there casinos in Nashville, in Tennessee?
I'm not sure.
I would imagine if they did, there'd be one right there.
Yeah.
No, I don't
near
think they
Broadway,
do because
so.
you got to go to Cherokee in Tennessee to gamble. So I do not think that Tennessee has casinos. I do
If
not.
they did, they'd be on Broadway or very close to Broadway, I'm sure.
But the different thing this year, too, this was my 5th year going, I believe. And what I noticed this year, it's the bachelorette party capital of the world.
Absolutely.
I noticed there wasn't as many this year. I don't know if just maybe the SEC crowd kind of pushed them out and they knew better than to show up this week. I mean, I've seen a few, but nothing like I've seen in the past.
You know, it's a little early. If you plan one right now, you know, you'd be taking a chance on the cold weather.
Travis
Come on.
O'Nan.
You get a lot better rates when you do that.
Mhm.
Like you start getting married in prime time, you're going to pay top dollar for all your vendors. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I absolutely love Nashville. I love the scene. I love the music. I love the energy. I love the city. I love everything about it. You know, my recommendation, try to take you a few shooters with you when you go to the bars. You can't take a bunch, but take you some. That way it helps out on some of the bill. But just a great time, great music, great people. Love everything about it.
Yep.
All them loves, love.
I do.
I thought you was talking
Dude.
about John Calipari there for a second.
Hey, my daddy did his thing this weekend. He did his thing.
Oh,
Don't get me
great.
started.
It's great.
And I love him.
We know you do. I do too, really. All right. So speaking of conference tournaments, let's touch on them real quick. We're going to make our picks just like we did last week. We're going to do that for the NCAA tournament. Guys, let's start with the ACC.
Yep.
It was as weak as we thought it was going to be. Did anything surprise you in the ACC?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I mean, Virginia impressed me a little bit.
I will say,
I'm
I
not
agree
gonna
with
lie.
you.
I know Anthony don't love them. We were hearing him talking before the show, but I really was kind of impressed with Virginia.
You're
I don't know-
impressed?
I don't know if that was Duke being injured and not playing as well, but I watched them play a couple times, and I was surprised by Virginia.
They're playing good right now.
You
I
know,
don't have much trust in just Virginia, not this team. It's just Virginia, the name that I don't really trust. I know they got the national championship,
Yeah.
but I still don't trust them. They lost to a 1 seed, right? They're one of
They
only
lost
two
to
teams.
16
Or that's
Yeah,
what I meant, as a 1 seed.
Yep.
One of only 2 teams to do that. And how many times over the last 15 years have we seen them first or second round exits?
Oh, they were
A
quite
lot.
often.
So I just don't trust Virginia. I do think that this team is playing good at the right time.
I tell you, and I could be wrong, but I really think that maybe some of what you've seen was that Duke just hasn't been impressive. So I had Duke against Clemson. They got lucky and covered that. I thought Clemson had opportunities to be right there. They missed some shots. And I feel like the same for Virginia. I think Duke is without their point guard. They were without the other guy too.
Yeah,
But-
their center's out. He's
but-
supposed to be back for the first game of the tournament.
But that point guard missing, dude, I feel like you can feel it. I think too much is on Boozer's plate. But if you really go through, and I did it the other day, and I'll just be quick with it. But when you really look at Duke's schedule, they didn't blow out Texas, which ain't that good. They didn't really blow out Kansas, which wasn't that good. Arkansas, that
Texas' first game of the year, though.
I know. But Arkansas, that was a close game throughout. Duke beat Florida by a point. And that's when Florida wasn't playing that good. Texas Tech beat Duke by 1. Michigan State, Duke beat them by 6. Very close game. Same with the Michigan game. And I'm not knocking on that because they won those games.
Yeah, they won a
did,
bunch of them.
But they don't have that point guard now. And like Kentucky's playing without their point guard, I think it's hard to win without a good point guard in college basketball. So I haven't been as impressed with them without that point guard.
Yeah, I didn't think they looked as good, and that's a lot. Like you said, there's a lot on Big Boozer's shoulders, and I think the other Boozer is definitely a downgrade of point guard for them.
But he played good.
He did.
Though.
He played well.
He played well, and he got thrust into. I'm looking just at the Clemson game, 38 minutes. So he actually played well, I think. But anybody's gonna. We've seen it for 2 straight years. You lose your point guard, good luck.
It's tough, dude. You cannot. It's hard to set your offense up and get the flow of the game without a point guard. It just is. Especially in college basketball because you're already limited on the number of ball handlers you got. Pros, I feel like everybody can kind of handle it. And I think you struggle without a point guard in the pros. But a lot of those guys know how to run the offense. A lot of times in college, you only have that one player that truly knows how to set up an offense and run it. You know, just overall, I think the ACC was weak. You know, I don't anticipate the ACC doing much in the tournament.
He played 40 minutes in the Virginia game. I mean, he's playing all the minutes now. So they are thin at guard for sure with him coming in and having to basically play the whole game.
I tell you, as a UK fan, and this is nothing against Card Nation or whatever, but as much as the season hasn't been, you know, what we wanted it to be, I would love to have a rematch with U of L. That's a game I hated we lost. You know, Louisville shot really well that game, but I would like to have that game back because Miami, Louisville, that group of teams, I'm just not that impressed with them. And I may be wrong. When it comes to tournament time, they might prove me wrong. What's your mindset on that, Josh?
I don't know. Louisville's so up and down, and you never know if Mikael Brown's going to play or not with this weird ass back injury. I don't know. And actually, we ended up hitting the same amount of threes as Louisville. If you go back and look at the stats, they just got hot early.
Yeah.
And we had to play, we were down 16-18, and we had to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Louisville's so up and down. I think our bigs have gotten a lot tougher. We had a younger, and y'all know my feelings on Marino, but I think Marino would be a problem for them now.
Yeah.
Because I think they're big. Marino that's his first game against big time competition.
Yeah.
And I think, maybe Garrison gets in there. Maybe he punches somebody in the face, gets another technical. So
Who is Louisville's best win this year?
at SMU or Kentucky at home.
Louisville's best win?
Yep.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
I'm not even bullshitting.
Right. Yeah, it probably is.
And I think, who'd you say?
SMU at home.
SMU?
Yeah.
Did they make the tournament?
And then Baylor
Are
on
they in the play-in game or something?
Yeah, they're in the play-in game. Baylor on the road, or is a neutral. I know.
They didn't make the
But it was
tournament.
on a neutral site.
And Louisville was home against Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lost to Tennessee, Duke twice, Virginia, Clemson, Miami, UNC, SMU, Stanford, and Arkansas. And a lot of those teams are in.
Indiana.
UNC,
They beat
Arkansas,
Indiana.
Miami, Clemson, Virginia, Duke twice, Tennessee, those teams are in. But they did lose to Stanford, which was a bad loss. Yeah, Louisville doesn't have any big wins.
Yep. Now, do I think Duke's good? Yes, I think Duke's good. But without that point guard, I definitely thought too much was on Boozer's shoulder.
What seed did Miami get?
Why y'all looking for that?
Were they at 10?
Did everybody see the block? I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name.
7 seed here.
7, yeah, they're
in
playing
the
at 10. They
West.
play Missouri.
He played for UAKO.
Ugo.
How you pronounce it?
You talking about for Virginia?
Onienzo.
Yeah.
Dude,
Ugo.
I bet you he blocked Boozer 20 times.
Yeah.
I don't know how many he blocked him, but he blocked him a lot. I really think that might have hurt Boozer's draft style because Boozer's a great player. But, man, I'm telling you, he was having problem with whatever his name is.
Ugo.
Ugo was blocking him left and right. Boozer kept going at him. I give Boozer a lot of credit for having heart because a lot of people wouldn't keep going at him like that.
All right. We on to the SEC champion?
SEC champion, Anthony's daddy. Arkansas gets it done, playing 7 guys, but they do have probably the best player in the country, A-Cuff. What do you have? Almost 40 in the semifinal game. Just did everything he wanted in the end of that game, took over. Who was that against? Who did they play in the semi?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Real hot.
In overtime.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
He went off in the end of that game. We know from experience that Cal doesn't particularly care about the SEC tournament. He even said it in his press conference where he was downplaying it in the locker room, and then his players came out and said, bullshit. We're trying to get us a championship. And look, I think Cal did want one at Arkansas.
Yeah.
Probably wants to shove it in a lot of Kentucky fans' face and everybody else, national pundits that he's been getting it from for years. But Arkansas gets it done. Good for Cal. And Florida goes down. 14, 13 game win streak. Maybe good for Florida. I know we've talked about that, mentioned that in the past with teams on a streak like that. We've seen it with Kentucky twice in 96 and 2012. So could help Florida, who knows? Or maybe Florida got exposed a little bit, but Arkansas gets it done.
Yep. I really think karma hit Florida. I really do. Golden after the game wanted to make the comment there on the national scene that played them 3 times. They didn't have the lead on us once. Likes to make his little chirps. I think karma got him, and that's just the way karma works sometimes. They look like crap, and I wish they would have won that game because that was my only loser that day was Florida. I still
they
don't.
looked like crap against us besides rebounding.
Yeah.
If we would have shot halfway decent, maybe we could have beat them because they didn't play great against us the day before.
I would still buy Florida high. But do you think there's a chance that maybe they peaked early? Maybe a pinch early? I'm with you.
I still got faith in Florida.
I'm with you, and I will too. But I do think there's a chance, you always want to peak at the right time. I think there's a chance of it, but I'm with you, Charlie.
Is there a chance they downplayed that game? I'll never say a team or a coach will try to lose a game on purpose, but maybe they did try to lose it on purpose. Do you like the angle? Do you think there's any chance that
he's too cocky?
Maybe they did that?
He's too cocky.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I just think their guards didn't play well in the SEC tournament, and their guards kind of took off that first time they played Kentucky. We let their guards kind of get cooking, and ever since they played us at Florida, those guards have been playing good.
I heard a stat that they might have mentioned it on the broadcast. Second half of the year or the last month or two, I forgot what the time frame was, but their Florida's guards was shooting 51% from the 3-point line.
They talk about Boogie Flam when we played him. He hadn't hit a 3 in like the month of January, so I'm not making up a date here. And then he hit 2 or 3 against Kentucky.
That's what happens when Chandler's guarding. Yeah. No, I'm joking. I love Chandler. But I do like Chandler.
I mean, even our boy, the transfer, Lee, ain't that his name?
Yeah.
He hit some He had 4 threes against us. And he was kind of like a disappointment at the beginning of the year.
They
But
only
kinda
hit 2
figured it out.
threes against us
Right.
on Friday.
He got 50 rebounds.
Problem is, we only hit 3, I think.
Yeah.
And shot 30. We barely shot 30%.
Dude, I'm going
from
to tell
the
you,
field.
if you can find a guy like Condon, I've made this point to people and I'll continue to make it. He's a 3-year guy so far. And, usually if you have a guy that has a really good year, they go pro on you. But if you can find that player that ain't that huge pro prospect and you get 3 good years, probably going to get a 4th year out of him, that is so valuable. He's a great rebounder. I call him the kangaroo. He jumps. He never gets tired for a big guy. He shoots. I think he averages almost 3 assists a game. A lot of rebounds, a lot of points. The dude is super valuable. And to get him for 3 years, if I was Kentucky and Pope, I'm just going to put it out there. I would offer him a lot of money. And even if you don't get him, you make our buddy Golden pay a lot for him.
He's a perfect college basketball
He is.
player.
Perfect.
I like him a lot.
I think
do
he'll be a good pro.
Yeah.
I mean, he can stretch the floor.
yeah,
he plays defense.
He's
he
not
gets
the
up.
greatest shooter, but he's improved his shot from last year. I think that's the reason he didn't go pro last year. But he can stretch the floor. He's not the greatest shooter, but he can knock him down, and he's a decent defender. He's a real good rebounder. They're the best rebounding team in the country, and I think maybe the number 1 offensive rebounder. They were offensive rebounding machines against Kentucky on Friday.
They've been that way all year. They've been the best rebounding team all year.
They out-rebounded us. What was it? 50 to
39?
29.
Or was
I
it
think
29?
It was 29. 50 to
Yeah,
29.
29. Yeah, it was 21.
Something. It was
That was crazy.
It was bad. But look, Arkansas is working with a thin roster right now. They're really only playing 7 guys. I've actually been chatting with a couple Arkansas fans, and they're a little concerned about that as well. But,
That's how Cal does it.
he does. Cal tightens his rotations late in the season. Cal is used to playing 7, 8 guys late in the season. We saw it for years at Kentucky. Early in the year, he'll play 10, 12 guys. And as soon as the new year rolls around, he'll tighten that up by 1 or 2. And by the end of February and into March, he's usually playing 7 or 8 guys. So I don't think that's anything new for Cal, but it can hurt you. You get in foul trouble. You get somebody rolling ankle. And I will say, and we'll get into this a little bit more, but they kind of got shafted on their location. They got sent out west when teams like us get to go to St. Louis. When you really think about and look where the SEC teams went, their location, Arkansas kind of got screwed.
Cal has a lot of national haters. He just does. He just does.
He always has. He's had that before he even got to Kentucky. There was national haters.
I agree.
I'd say it started in Memphis. I don't know if he had too many haters in the UMass days, but I think Memphis is what did it. That's when he really established himself as this big time recruiter. And I think that's when really the hate started. That's why a lot of these Kentucky fans have some kind of, underlying hate for Cal, because I think there was a lot of that before he even got here.
I had a little worries about it.
I did too. I think a lot of people that
that.
actually like Cal felt like that before he got here, because that was just the perception that you got of the guy. For one, he was good, and then he was getting good players. Kentucky actually had some battles with him.
Yep. But after a while, I've always said this, and I had those concerns, and I was kind of watching. But after, went on, his players kept talking positive about him. He kept, doing the right things. Frauds get exposed, dude. And I don't know what happened before he got here. I wasn't with it or even following him, but I know when he was here, he ran a clean ship, dude.
All he did to get a bad name was let Derrick Rose, his brother, take a test for him or something.
I can't remember.
that
was a weird story.
I don't know that any of the stories have been anything that matter. It's all recruiting, I guess cheating to recruit guys, right? That shit don't matter.
This is what bothers me. Okay. One thing, and I'll leave it at this. This has nothing to do with Kentucky. This is
not Blitz the Calipari.
No, it's
episode.
not. No, but this is to do with the national perception of Cal during the time he was here. My biggest problem is this. When Calipari was at Kentucky and we were the it school, and he made us the it school after bringing us up from the shit house. We were the cool team. We were getting all the top players, all the top draft picks, one and done. Cal was ruining college basketball. That was the word on the street. All the big announcers, all the big personalities in college basketball.
Because they were scared of something new.
But
one and done was new, and nobody liked it.
But when Coach K seen that's what I need to do to win, and he adapted it,
because it wasn't new anymore.
But because Coach K was, I think, had a lot to do with it too. When Coach K did it, all of a sudden, it wasn't ruining college basketball. It was the future of college basketball.
Yeah,
That's my problem.
People get used to stuff. People don't like change, and I think
You don't think it had nothing to do with Coach K being the saint of college basketball, the god of college basketball?
I can see that angle, but I think it was more with just new. I think it's the same thing with this NIL. Everybody hates it, and there's rightfully so for a lot of different reasons. But I think you give it 5 years, 10 years, everybody's going to start looking at it different because, well, you're going to be used to it.
Sure.
So, Coach K is they hold him up on this pedestal, which he's a great coach. But, I see the angle, and I'm not saying you're wrong. It was just so new, and people hated it. People were so used to seeing those guys stay at your school for 3 and 4 years, build a team, get to know the guys and all that stuff. And it changed. The one and done changed.
But you want the coach that gets out in front of it. But for me, like the Corey Maggette thing, that all got swept underneath the rug. Mm-hmm. But when Cal does something, it's a problem. Zion Williams, the whole country's seen the house his family was living in at Duke.
Oh, North Carolina. Let's talk about North Carolina.
Yeah.
All the shit. They should have been, they should have got the damn death penalty for all the stuff they were doing.
And I agree they didn't get penalized like they should, but at least their name got put through the mud some. I feel like Duke's name and Coach K's name never even gets put in the mud.
North Carolina thing is no different than the Ohtani thing. If you think Ohtani's guilty,
I agree.
The same exact thing. Yeah, they put it out there. People know, but then they swept that shit right.
You know what happened
rug,
with
no repercussions.
You know what happened with the Carolina thing?
Personally, I think Ohtani is innocent. So just on the record.
Here's your Caglione guy right
just
here.
on the record. Yeah, see, I knew it was Caglione. Dude, he's nasty. All right, so SEC, anything else stick out? I mean, Ole Miss made a run. They look good.
Ole Miss and Oklahoma got hot.
Ole Miss, they were like 11 and 18, 19 or something. The run was fun, but you're out.
Let me ask you a question, though, because they were supposed to be decent going into this year. I don't know their injury situation, but how are you that bad at the beginning of the year? And, dude, I watched them at the end. They beat the Georgia team that I had a lot of respect for. How do you go on that kind of run and play that kind of ball? And they played good. They passed the eye test and be that bad during the beginning of the season.
I want to know how they're that bad when they got that. What's that kid's name?
I know you're talking about.
I forgot his name. Did you watch the end of that game?
No.
Dude, that kid, what the hell is his name? He's got to be a lot. I don't know if he's a lottery pick, but the dude's got to be one of the best players in the country. He took over for Ole Miss at the end of the game. He was scoring at will. He got the layup with like 5 seconds left, full court to tie it up, put it into overtime. Then I think he had 6 or 7 points in overtime. He missed the game winner, but
Arkansas missed a lot of free throws down the stretch.
Cal's team always struggled with free throws. Did we ever have a team that was great at free throw shooting?
I will say
there was one that did get good.
But I will say down the stretch, it seems like at times that his teams have struggled with free throws. I don't think it's nothing to do with coaching. I think it's just dumb luck or the players you recruit. I don't know, but I think there's something to that.
I'm looking that up for next week. I need to know the best free throw shooting Kentucky team since when Cal was here, because I feel like we never had a great free throw shooting team. All right, Big Ten. Michigan got beat. Purdue goes on a run. They're hot right now. I don't trust them either. It's kind of like Virginia. I don't trust Purdue. And I'm still not going to trust them.
This was probably the least tournament I watched out of all.
What's that, the Big Ten?
Yeah.
I kept that with the sum. UCLA got hot. UCLA got hot. They beat Michigan State there.
It seemed like every time I went to turn it on, Purdue was on. I don't know what it was.
Who wants to watch that shit?
So now I like Purdue. I'm not going to lie. I was like, they're going, I'm riding with these motherfuckers. I've watched them all weekend.
I turned it off anytime I saw Purdue. In fact, I barely even watched Purdue, Michigan because Purdue was involved.
I watched the Michigan-Purdue game, and I'm going to tell you, I lost a lot of respect for Michigan.
I agree, dude. I agree.
They got a bunch of big guys, but that little guard for Purdue, he's good, but he ain't that like special athletic, and they were having just so much trouble keeping up with him.
He might break the record for all-time assists. He might break Bobby Hurley's record for all-time NCAA.
If you lose the respect for them, you should lose respect for Kentucky, because that little number 7 white boy for Florida, he gets in and cooks us, dude. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, who is this kid? He comes in, he's taking everybody to the basket, dribbling circles around people, knocking down shots. Bro,
I told you they find Chandler and they target him.
I think Michigan's still got a good team.
I do too.
I'm still buying on Michigan going into the tournament.
I didn't like what they looked like at
I didn't
all
either.
against Purdue.
I don't
know what it is.
Did anybody like what Florida looked like in the SEC and when they lost against Vandy?
No, but I've been watching Michigan the last few weeks.
They have been falling off a little bit.
I haven't really loved they were so dominant at the beginning of the year. and they just don't look the same.
But I think they played like 4 or 5 games since that kid got hurt. This is the first one they've lost.
But
so.
if you look at Michigan, I looked at them the other day. They ain't really blown teams out. I mean, they might win by like 8 or 9, but like you expect a really high level team like that to have some 20-point wins, some 25-point wins. They don't have a lot in conference like that. Wisconsin really probably should have beat them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State. I had a little 2-teamer money line. If Ohio State and St. Louis come back in that game, if Ohio State would have won that, a little $20 bet was going to pay me like $700.
Nice.
They didn't win. Ohio State had their shot at the end.
Ohio State's playing okay right now, too.
Charlie,
But they really haven't. They don't have many quality wins either. They beat Wisconsin, Purdue, and UCLA. That's their 3 quality wins, but they lost to Michigan twice. They lost to Michigan State, Virginia, Wisconsin, Nebraska, UNC, Illinois. Those are all solid losses, but they also lost to Iowa, Washington, and Pittsburgh. Those are 3 bad losses. So I don't know what to think about Ohio State.
I don't think there's many fast-paced teams in the Big Ten. It's like they're all slow-it-down teams.
Anything else stick out to y'all? Illinois. Who did Illinois get knocked off by?
Wisconsin, maybe?
Was it Wisconsin? Wisconsin playing decent ball
Yeah,
right now, too.
They are.
A lot of these teams I don't like. Virginia, Wisconsin, Purdue. They're
Hey,
all playing decent ball right now. They're trying to get me to pick them. And usually I'm not picking them. But now they're going to make me think twice.
Wisconsin's got a good resume.
All right, on to the Big 12. The Final Four was Arizona, Houston, Iowa State, and was it Texas?
No,
Texas Tech got beat.
Texas.
Who was the 4th team? Because it was somebody solid.
TCU, no, Kansas.
No, oh yeah, it was Kansas. Yeah, it was Kansas.
TCU had a really good game. The game before it, I had TCU. They covered that game.
So it ended up for the big dogs.
What about them switching the court out after a couple days?
Dude, so my son's never right. He's never right when he argues with me. And we're sitting there at dinner, and I always prove him wrong on everything. But I'll tell him if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. And I try to take a lot of pride in that. And he was sitting there eating dinner. He said, "There's a glass court." I said, "Rex, that's not a glass court. They don't let them play on glass courts." I said, "Dude, that would be against the rules." I said, "They play on a hardwood court." Well, he was ready to look it up. And I started thinking, is this little son of a bitch right?
He got you.
Dude, what the hell were they thinking?
It was funny. Like,
what the hell were
They've
they
done it
thinking?
before. They did that a year or 2 ago.
No, they did it for Big Blue Madness did it. Kentucky did it,
Yeah,
but
I
they
think
never played the
The
game.
first
So they
time
did it
I ever
already,
saw
and
it was been like 2
So
years
I
ago.
think they did it maybe an NBA All-Star game
NBA
or something.
All-Star game, maybe.
Dude, that can't work. That's a different surface.
yeah,
I
you can
want to
tell.
say they did it for a preseason, like
Maybe.
exhibition college game too, like a year or 2 ago. I've seen it a couple times,
But it was
this is
funny.
the first time they've used it on a big stage.
I was me and the wife were watching the game, Houston play or something. This was on Thursday when they still had the court set up, and a guy dives on the floor, and I was like, "Look." I said, it's a screen. It's a glass court with like LED lights underneath. She's like, "No, it's not." And he's laying on like the out of bounds line, and you could see the out of bounds line like reflecting off of him. It was kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
So they changed the floor out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Final Four they did.
They put a regular floor.
Yeah.
Too many complaints and the
I
girls
saw.
tournament.
I saw everybody complaining.
Yeah,
Players.
Yeah,
and
they went
everybody.
back. They took off the glass or whatever and went back.
So
to
when was that?
That was Friday.
Final Four?
Friday.
Final Four in the
Because
championship
they
got
played.
played on a
They
regular.
played Wednesday and Thursday on
Looked
it.
exactly the same.
Yes,
Right? It looked exactly the same.
Yeah. It was still gray. You know.
They need to get rid
of
of that gray shit too.
Mhm.
The court, look, I'm good with different tints of brown, but it's got to be brown, right?
Yeah.
I kind of
Be
think they
brown.
do that gray so it'll show through. Like maybe you think that has anything to do with the showing through?
I
Being
didn't
able to
like.
pull
I
it
didn't
out.
like it.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
like
they-
It was
it.
different.
I wonder what it was like to run and bounce a basketball.
that's what I
slippery.
thought.
They said it was slippery
And
when it got
you-
wet.
And it was, I guess it was that late game Thursday. You could see them. I mean, there were several times guys went into the paint and you seen them kind of slide like more than usual. You know, there's always slippage in the games or whatever, but you could see them slide a little bit more. I was like, man, this is wild. And then I wake up Friday morning and I see it on Twitter.
I never heard that.
They're moving the glass court.
You test that. You don't test that on conference play.
That's what
you
I was
test
just
that in
about to
high
say.
school. Like
you
you do
till
some
the
trial and error.
conference the conference tournament. Why are we doing that in an exhibition game?
My son argued that. Like I was thinking, there's no way. There's no way. Like they did not play on glass. I own a hardwood flooring company. I know like there's a system underneath the hardwood that gives it its bounce. It's it's kind of like a sleeper system. But you're taking a lot of that away by adding another layer of material that it's a glass material.
Yeah, you're changing the sport.
They say something like,
Man, imagine that motherfucker breaks somehow. I don't know.
I don't know how it worked.
I don't know how that
I
works.
saved
either.
a video, but I never watched it of how they assembled it and all that, but I never went back and watched it.
I would be worried about lawsuits. Like I think there was a guy that got hurt, and that was like one of the reasons that they had talked about or whatever. But dude, that's a lawsuit easy.
You don't think they had to all the teams had to agree to that?
I'm sure they had to.
I'm sure they had to agree to it. I don't think
know.
they would just do it. The Big 12 not just going to do it. I think that had to be something where it got okayed probably by athletic directors, team. I don't know the process.
I don't think
but
I would agree it. I don't think if I was a coach or an athletic director, I'd want that. That's me, yo.
No, I don't think I would either. We tried on.
But do you think they would just throw it on them and not tell them? They just show up. They're like, "What the fuck?"
You're right.
We're gonna find out.
So ended up for the big dogs, and then Houston and Arizona. That was a good championship game. I watched that. Well, let's not skip over the Arizona-Iowa State game because that was one of the best 4 minutes. I'm not going to say it was the best finish ever by any means, but super exciting last 4 minutes to watch. There was one missed shot in the last 4.5, almost 5 minutes on both sides. They were playing defense too. You would think that they were just slacking. No, they were playing D, just knocking down shots, high quality basketball. And then the buzzer beater, very highly contested shot on that buzzer beater falling away. Did you see the winner?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was a tough shot. So that was a fun game. And then Houston and Arizona kind of controlled that. They were up by double digits?
Yeah.
I had Arizona, and don't be wrong, I got a little scared at the end, but I never felt like they were going to get beat. Now, they could have got beat at the end, but I never felt like they were going to get beat. I thought what was so impressive against Arizona, against Iowa State, was their two best players combined for 7 points. Mm-hmm. And what I love about Arizona is this. I think they're a better half-court team than they are a running team, but they ran with Houston, and to me, you don't want to run with Houston. Man, I just love that Arizona can play both styles of basketball. They can win when their top two players aren't getting points. I think they're the team to beat. I do.
Houston fought back because
they're good. They're really good.
They were getting outplayed most of the game. Looked like Kentucky game, actually, down by double digits most of the game, but they did fight back. Last 5-6 minutes, they found their way. Well, they were down by 4 or 5 there with a couple seconds left. But
their coach he ain't gonna let them quit. And it's just not in their personality. And I wouldn't expect nothing different from a Kelvin Sampson team.
I'd say him and maybe Mark Few, probably the best two coaches without a title right now. Yeah, I like Kelvin Sampson, but does he ever get a title? I don't know.
He's getting old. He's in his 70s, isn't he?
Yeah, he's getting up there. He's
that was
been around for a while.
That was Indiana's biggest mistake.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure. Let's go back and look at that. That was some recruiting bullshit too, wasn't it?
It was just a phone call. He couldn't say. It was like during the downtime, and he couldn't quit making a phone call.
Barbecues and phone calls. All right. Well, anything else stick out to y'all there on the Big 12? Kansas, they're still up and down. Still don't know what to think about Kansas.
They're kind of like Kentucky, hard read.
Yes, they are. All right, guys, we're going to run through this NCAA tournament bracket. We're going to make our picks individually. Before we do, guys, make sure that you get in the Blitz the Bookie free bracket challenge on ESPN. What's the group name, Josh? BTB.
Let me look it up real quick.
We should have that right now, but BTB. All right, name of the group is BTB, capitalized BTB Challenge 2026. Search for the group name on ESPN, BTB Challenge 2026. The password is capital BTB podcast, BTB space podcast with a capital P. And watch out. I don't know if this happens on iPhones. When you type in podcast, it might automatically put a space after podcast, like you're about to write another word. So if you go to hit enter and it says incorrect password, a lot of times you just got to click on it and take the space away after the podcast. I don't know why. I don't know if that's an Android thing or if it's just my phone, but it has done that. So BTB Challenge 2026 is the group name. BTB podcast with a capital P is the password, guys. Get in that thing. We still haven't come up with our prize package yet, but we will come up with something. By the weekend, we'll let everybody know what you're playing for. Again, maybe a trip to Hawaii, might be going to the Final Four next year, might just get a Blitz the Bookie koozie. All right. What are we going to do here? We're going to start in this East? Start in the East. Man, everybody probably starts in the East. Everybody's making their picks. We're starting in the Midwest. Let's start in the Midwest. We're going opposite. I guarantee you everybody that makes their picks, they're all picking East first. We're going East last.
All right.
Let's go with the Midwest.
We're sitting here watching the World Baseball Classic, Venezuela. First thing comes to my mind when I think of Venezuelan baseball is the Little League World Series teams are always good. but also Fernando Mania out there in L.A. Valenzuela.
Yep.
Yeah. I think he was actually Mexican, though.
Was he? Okay.
I think so.
No, I'm sure you're right.
But he did have the Valenzuela.
It sounds Venezuelan. Tell me it don't sound Venezuelan. Valenzuela,
surely does.
Venezuelan.
It
It's a very
does.
similar word.
It sounds Venezuelan. All right. Let's start in the Midwest. Who's the 1 seed here? No, this is Kentucky's bracket, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. Michigan against the play-in 16 seed. 16 seed getting it done?
No way.
Is
No
that-
chance.
I don't think this
hold
is
on.
the year that a 16 seed is beating a 1 seed. My son picked one. He picked his today, and he is confident that one of these 16s is getting a win. I'll let you know when we get there. But
I thought you would never see it. I knew the 15 versus 2. I thought you
Me
would.
too.
right now it's happened twice.
Well, I made the argument that you would never see it. Didn't Virginia? Virginia happened once, right?
Virginia. Who was the second
Purdue.
one?
That's
Yeah,
the team.
Purdue.
That, Virginia's the team, and Purdue's the team that
Wonder
that
why,
happened to.
wonder why I don't
Yeah.
trust them
I
fuckers.
gotcha. But I always thought 15 versus 2 is so different than 16 versus 1. And people said, why? Because you got the best teams versus the bottom of the bottom. Teams don't even deserve to be there, but they won their crappy conference title and they actually did it.
Nobody's taking that upset, right?
Is that Howard? Hold on. Let me check them out.
Yeah, Howard
It
and
is
UMBC.
Howard and UMBC.
Hold on.
Where's Howard at? Is that in Maryland?
That sounds like one of them like
Is Howard in Maryland? Because
HBCU.
UMBC is in Maryland. I want to say, is Howard in Maryland too?
I think it
I
is.
think Howard might be in
It's
Maryland.
it's a prestigious school.
It might be in DC.
I
or
think-
yeah, man,
I
up,
think
up
it
in
is.
that area.
I think
So
it
that's two DMV area schools.
Does Howard
right
got
there.
that one? Now, if they match up with Michigan, they'll match up with them. No, I'll just take Michigan.
This guy over here.
Yeah, it's Howard's in DC.
Is it so? Two local DMV area schools going at it for the right to face Michigan. Where are these? Do y'all know where these round
No.
of games are at? I always like to know where the locations are at. I probably put too much stock in that. Do y'all? The locations in the
Sometime-
NCAA tournament
sometime.
games?
Depends who it is.
Sometimes.
Depends
Yeah,
if
right.
if they got a fan base that travels well.
Yeah.
All right, 8-9,
Georgia.
Georgia and St. Louis. See, I'd love to know where this game's played at. Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
Georgia for me.
Georgia's the 8, St. Louis the 9. 8-9s are always interesting. I'm gonna go with the SEC team. Give me Georgia in this
Yeah.
one. They've been hot.
I like Georgia in this as well, but they do got St. Louis does have the white boy Robbie Avila.
Rex Specs, baby.
Yep. So check him out.
He's back in the tournament.
Yeah, he didn't make it
yeah,
last
they
year.
didn't make it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, next game. Texas Tech is the 5 seed against Akron. Where's Akron at? Anybody know?
Ohio.
Oh, okay. That's right. I'm duh.
It's
I'm a
the home
dumbass.
of LeBron James.
That was a brain fart right there. Akron 29-5. Texas Tech 22-10. Topping goes down.
Texas Tech.
5-12 is always the interesting ones. Y'all think Akron can do it? Akron has no big wins this year. They have beat nobody. Looks like their best wins are Bowling Green and Kent State.
I got Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
It says they've only lost one game this calendar year, but in a bad conference. Give me Texas Tech. Alabama, the 4 seed against Hofstra. Can Hofstra pull it off?
Bama.
Come on, we got to pick some Cinderellas, guys. Who's going to be it? Anthony, I know you think the Cinderella's dead, but I'm interested to see who your
Alabama?
Cinderella is going to be here.
We're all
I told you she's dead, damn it.
Yeah, Alabama for me too. Even though Alabama does have a player that was dismissed from the team today.
Really?
Yeah, they ended up dismissing him. They found a pound of weed in his.
He ain't no
apartment.
good.
Are
They
you
don't.
serious?
That don't happen to good players.
Who was it?
I can't remember his name.
Does he play?
I think so.
Wow.
Let's see.
Selling the
Yeah, Aiden Holloway.
Holloway's good.
Yeah,
Is he okay?
yeah. Arrested on marijuana charges.
Oh, they're in trouble.
Yeah, he had a pound of weed in his apartment.
Alabama is in trouble.
That's the problem right there. I ain't knocking nobody for weed. Weed's all good. But here you are, college basketball, trying to become a pro, and you're trying to sell a pound of weed, dude. I mean, come on, dude.
That's 17 points a game,
Yep.
3 rebounds and 4 assists. That's a big time loss for Alabama. Hofstra's not going to be the one to do it. They have 10 losses in a bad conference. I don't see any good wins. They beat Syracuse. Syracuse is terrible. I'm going to say Alabama wins, but they are in trouble.
Yep.
That's going to be an ugly game in the second round.
Mhm.
Texas Tech and Alabama.
All right, 6 seed Tennessee against a play-in. SMU against Miami of Ohio. We wondered if they were going to get in. They're in, but they're going to have to earn their way in because they're playing SMU. Those are still in Dayton, right?
Yep.
SMU, Miami, doesn't really matter. We're not picking that game. The winner of that game against Tennessee.
Tennessee for me?
I'm going Tennessee,
I'm taking Tennessee.
I so want to pick the upset, and I could see it happening. Honestly, I could see SMU or Miami pulling that upset.
I think
They'll be
SMU
playing in
beats
Philly.
Miami.
They'll be playing in Philly. I hope Miami. I've been dogging Miami of Ohio. I hope they beat SMU and then beat Tennessee.
I think it'd be cool.
I'd love
I
to
think
see
it'd be
that.
cool.
I think it'd be
real
rooting for
cool.
Miami of Ohio tomorrow.
I'm rooting for them, but that don't mean I think they'll win.
All right. The 3 seed Virginia, who is starting to get my attention a little bit, against the 14 Wright State. I feel like you see Wright State in the tournament a lot. They are 23-11. Why are all of these smaller schools got 10, 11, 12
Right.
losses? Is Virginia playing good right now?
I'm going Virginia. Meet Virginia, baby.
Wright State, no wins, no notable losses either. Well, actually, they did play Miami of Ohio, and they got beat by them. I don't see them getting it done. I think Virginia actually rolls big time in that game.
Yep.
Our Kentucky Wildcats, the 7 seed, playing the 10-seeded Santa Clara. I don't know what the hell they are. What are they?
Ooh, are
Who
the
knows?
Gales? Are they the Gales?
26 and 6.
No, the Gales is St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. Santa Clara.
They beat St. Mary's.
We're in St.
Santa
Louis.
Clara's Vampires. That's a lost boy. That's a Santa Monica or Santa Clara.
No, it is Santa Clara. It's the
That's
Lost
the
Boys.
damn vampires,
Yes.
son.
The
I don't care
vampires.
what they are. They're the damn vampires. He said, Grandpa says
Is
the
that
one
where
thing.
the Lost Boys was at?
I think so.
He said,
right.
Grandpa said that's
Love
the
that
one
movie.
thing about Santa Clara.
It's
I was like,
too many goddamn
goddamn vampires. Grandpa knew it the whole time.
He
You
did.
know,
So we're playing the damn vampires?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, speaking of St. Mary's, that's the only good team they beat.
Right, it
They
is.
did beat them twice. They played them 3 times. They beat them twice. Lost to Gonzaga by 8
Tough
and by 11. So played Gonzaga a lot tougher than we did.
Mhm.
Santa Clara's not bad.
They're not bad. They're a decent shooting team. I think they press a little bit. I don't think it's any kind of 90s Patino press, but I do think they're going to get after Kentucky a little bit. I think this is going to be one of the most picked upsets.
Yes.
Nationally, it's obvious we've been up and down. The haters are always going to hate. I think this is going to be a big time upset pick, and I'm taking the Cats. And I'll talk about this more in the second half, but if we do lose, it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. Kentucky can't lose this game. They need to beat Santa Clara.
Yeah, Kentucky's winning. I got the Cats.
I'll take Cats. I don't think it matters a whole lot if we win or lose. I don't think it'd be like fun for Mark Pope to hear it.
He don't think it matters if we lose to a 2 seed 2 times in 3 years. So he's definitely not going to care if we lose.
I
to
mean, I
Santa
don't
Clara.
think it, I don't think it changes
Hell
much.
yeah, it matters. You got to win this game. We need to get to the second
I
round.
mean, I'm not
matchup.
saying we don't need to. We need to, but I don't think it changes much.
It doesn't change a lot, but it first round exit. Get it done, Pope. Let's at least get to the Iowa State game. I know y'all ain't taking Tennessee State, are you?
Iowa State.
We playing Iowa State in the second round, Anthony?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Tennessee State. I haven't looked at them,
I
but
think we all picked the same thing.
probably did.
I think we got a tough draw. If we can get past Iowa State, I think I like the rest of our bracket. I don't mind Michigan. I don't mind Virginia as the seeds that they are, but I do not like Santa Clara in the first round. I do not like Iowa State in the second round.
I'm not as scared as the Santa Clara game as a lot of people are kind of hyping that thing up to be.
I'm not scared of it. I
I
just
think
think
we
they're a
could
tough.
lose,
They're
yeah.
a tough 10 seed. I think.
I think we could lose, but besides Gonzaga and maybe St. Mary's, they haven't even played anybody probably even as good as us, and we ain't that good.
Mhm.
So I'm not as scared of it as a lot of people are talking about. Tennessee State, they don't have double-digit losses, but they got 9. They ain't no good either.
Yeah.
No notable wins. They did play Tennessee. They got beat by almost 30. There's not a chance they're beating Iowa State. I'm with you, Anthony. I hate this second round matchup. I did not want Iowa State. I did not want Houston. I would have took UConn. I would have took Purdue. I did not want Iowa State. I'm scared of that matchup for sure. Iowa State's really good. All right, Michigan against Georgia. I'm rolling Michigan.
Same.
I don't think Georgia's getting that one
I'm going
done.
with the upset, Georgia.
There it is. That's a Cinderella right there.
I like
8 beating a 9.
That's a 8 over a 1, you mean?
I mean, that's what I meant. Yeah, 8 over a 1.
Yep.
Anthony's taking Georgia. I like it. Texas Tech against Alabama. I got Tech right here.
I'm
I got
taking
Tech.
Tech.
That
due to the
news-
recent dismissal.
I think that news is huge. What is he? He's like their second best player.
Mhm.
Phylon and him
Yeah,
are their top 2.
I'm gonna go with Alabama.
He's one of their shooters too. So, all right, Tennessee at Virginia. I hate to do this because I do not like Virginia, nothing about Virginia, but I think they're playing good right now, and I think they beat Tennessee.
Tennessee for me.
I'm taking Virginia as well.
Hey, a quick note. What about if he gets all the weed and he's been making them tired and lazy, and now that they cleaned that problem out, Alabama becomes a super team?
I mean, that's an angle.
They just picked up a meth dealer, and now they're good.
That's
They
an
went
angle.
from weed
Oh,
to
hey,
meth.
Nate Oates figured it out. He figured it
is
out.
an angle right there. Is that why Mitch Barnhart didn't want Nate Oates?
Knew he was a drug dealer.
He knew he's a drug dealer.
Hey, I want to say something.
Well, say it.
Okay, so I was
He has a delete button.
so I listened to this, guys.
I don't use it.
I didn't come up with this myself, but I mentioned this jokingly but kind of serious earlier in the year. So I'm listening to this national guy, college basketball guy. He's not big, but he's big in the YouTube world and stuff. And he was saying, like, anything that's outside the revenue sharing of NIL is supposed to be reported. And like all of it, only 200 million been reported, but there's over like 30 teams that are claiming they have over a $30 million roster, which the revenue sharing is only 22. So if you do that math, and the 200 million is supposed to be for all sports, not just football. That was reported for all. So what he's saying is the numbers don't add up. He thinks there's a lot of embezzling going on with the university. You know, I joked about like we need to check Mitch Barnhart out because this don't add up to $22 million. And I was joking. And I'm not saying Mitch did that. I'm just saying that the math's not math. And there's starting to be a lot of people that's involved in this that's starting to look at it like there's a lot of this money that it's either getting embezzled or used in the wrong spots. I think he's spot on. From what I listen to and what I know, I think he's onto something. I can see embezzling going on there. Everything's private. Everything's private.
Anywhere there's a bunch of money involved,
I agree.
There's
I
embezzling
agree.
going on. How'd you get on that? We just talking brackets. NIL.
No, because it's
How did we get on that?
because
I'm looking at Virginia, Tennessee. That was the last game we talked about. How'd you get to NIL?
because that's part of it.
It's almost automatic for Anthony. He's got to throw it in there. NIL real quick.
Kentucky, Iowa State.
I'm taking Iowa State,
I gotta
man.
do
I
the
think
same.
this is a really tough
It
matchup
is.
for Kentucky.
Cats.
I think we'd have to play great to
He's
win
taking
this
the
game.
Cats.
I do like we are playing in St. Louis. I think we got a very beneficial location, being that we're a 7 seed. Normally, I would say it will flood it in blue. Do y'all think?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, I know. I worry, man. I worry.
Because you
With
got
the state of our crazy ass fan base, I worry that we're going to be 4 hours away. St. Louis ain't, what, 4 or 5 hours,
yeah, you get there in
right?
5 hours.
It should be blue. I hope it is, but I do kind of worry.
I got
You take the Cats?
yes, and
All right.
y'all probably don't notice this because y'all don't have a lot of them, but I have an all Midwest SEC homer, baby.
Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky. Imagine that. And how the hell is there 11? We got 11 teams in the SEC. How's there 4 in any bracket?
Right.
3, 6, 9, and 2. Why is there 4?
That
That
is
don't make no
wild.
sense.
He's got the
dude.
all SEC.
All SEC. We should have
Midwest.
guessed
Yeah.
that.
Hell yeah.
I got Michigan, Texas Tech,
That's what I got.
and
I got Georgia, Alabama, and for me, I will go Georgia.
I'm rolling Michigan.
I'm going Michigan there as well.
I'm still buying on Michigan. I know they didn't look good against Purdue. Actually, I don't know. I'm just taking it from y'all because I don't watch Purdue. But I'm still riding with Michigan. Who'd you have? You got Georgia over Alabama?
Yep, Georgia over Alabama, and then my next game, I got Tennessee, Kentucky. I'm going to take the Cats.
The Cats, Virginia, and Iowa State. Is that what you got?
Yep.
Give me Iowa State.
I'm taking Iowa State as well.
They don't have Royce White that's like scared to fly or anything,
No,
right?
no. He's going to be there on a bus.
He was a good player.
He was real good.
He was
He
good.
was.
He was
Dude
really
scared
good.
to-
What a
He
head.
had like
what a head
anxiety
case.
or some shit, didn't
he
he?
had to take a bus everywhere. His dad
Dude.
rode with him.
Did he? We played them
Yeah, in the Yum Center.
at the Yum Center in Louisville that
Yep.
year. We
Mhm.
did. Did he fly? He must have drove. I
Yeah,
guess.
he drove everywhere.
That's crazy.
That's why.
and he went to the NBA. That's probably why he didn't make it.
He
long
did.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
NBA.
They eventually said, "Man, you can't live like this." I think he actually flew a couple times. I mean, they got medication and shit for that. Knock his ass out.
So my grandmother, one time,
Dramamine.
Yeah.
Yeah, knock him out. Take a Xanax.
my grandma didn't fly much. And one time we went to see her sister in Tampa and we flew, me and her. I was probably like 12, about 13, 14. And my grandma, it wasn't the airplane. She didn't like the escalator in the airport. She couldn't get past it. She couldn't.
It's like, I'm good with the flight. I ain't going up that fucking escalator.
I literally had to grab her, dude. She was like shaking and stuff. She took a volume and let it kick in for like 10 minutes or something.
Oh,
I don't know why we didn't go get an elevator.
Fear of escalators.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've heard of people like that.
Yeah.
All right, I got Michigan and Iowa State. That's what you
That's
got?
what I got.
Who you got, Josh?
I'm going Iowa State. I think this bracket could easily get blown up, like what Anthony just did here. I think this bracket is the one that could blow up because I don't think Michigan's playing great. This could get jacked up.
I kind of agree.
You got a drug dealer.
Dude,
they're going to get hot. They're not going to be lackadaisy.
Look, looking at these second round matchups, Michigan, Georgia, Texas Tech, Alabama, Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky, Iowa State. I mean, I think most of those
even
could
if
go either way.
St. Louis could upset Georgia. I mean, this is a wild bracket here.
They could. You're right. St. Louis is not a slouch. I've heard people talking about them all year. So I kind of agree. This bracket could get blown up. Anthony, what do you got?
Kentucky
Who
to the
you got?
Final
Kentucky
Four.
and who? Georgia?
Yep. Kentucky marches on.
Kentucky to the Final Four. You know, I'm going to go with Iowa State too, man. I thought I was going to take Michigan until Iowa State came out of my mouth, honestly. I think Iowa State's really good.
I do too.
I think it's a super tough matchup for Kentucky in the second round. Absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hope we get there, but I hate it.
So my wife, for the second year in a row, is doing this NCAA fantasy game with this lawyer at work. Last year was a complete nightmare. Okay. So here's how it works. You draft 8 players, but there's no like ESPN system. Okay. So how you draft, it's by email and you get 10 minutes to make your pick. Last year, there was between 25 and 30 teams. So that's
You just got to sit around and wait 10 minutes.
30 times 8.
You get that?
A little bit.
First draft pick gets to make their pick, and then they have to email their pick to everybody, I guess.
Yes.
And as soon as they get that email, now the
You're
number
on
2
the clock.
pick, you're on the clock.
10
so
minutes.
if you're at work.
Everybody there is at a computer all day long.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Last year got in a nightmare because this one dude had like a trial or something. Dude, it took 4 days. I was like, you're not going to get done in time for the tournament.
Can you go best available? Is there a best
Yeah.
available option?
Last year, there was no cheat sheets. Like Heather's, she watches a little bit, but she doesn't know.
And you're going
I
off
like
of
the not
every,
cheat
You're
sheet.
going off of every team in the tournament, right?
Yes. Every team in the tournament. So what you do.
And can you pick same player as other people?
No. Like, so once Condon's gone, like the
He's
first pick
gone.
was Acuff,
I got you.
he's gone. So it takes forever because people, Heather's like, it's the second round. Somebody's already trying to take a player that's already been picked. In the first day and a half, I think they got through the first round and a half. It was a nightmare. I was like, this is miserable because she was calling me. I've got like, who's available? So
Put it through the ESPN system, man.
Yeah.
Can we have a draft that
So-
takes like 2 hours instead of 3 days?
Yeah, so you take 8 players, and then after the first weekend, on Monday, you can take up to, I think, 2 or 3 more players because guys would get people eliminated.
So when one of your players loses,
Yeah, they're
you're
out.
So
you
got
get their
8
points. So what
Yeah.
you get is you get a combination of their points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. So what you want to do is get the players from the 1 seeds because they're in there longer. Heather got lucky last year because she had like some of the 6th and 7th men from Florida. So she had those guys in there, and I think she only had 1 player eliminated after the first round because
'Cause you get to the
Chalky,
final- you get to-
Chalky Josh was having her pick all the favorites.
You get to the Final Four though, and basically people just got like 1 player
Yeah,
left, or
yeah.
maybe 2 players
Yeah,
left.
I think she had 2 guys left, and the guy she was playing against, he had 1. She ended up getting 2nd place.
Yeah, that sounds like a train wreck of a draft.
Oh,
and
it just
trying to
takes
keep
forever.
up with it. So after the first weekend, do you redraft to fill your roster, or you only get 2 or 3?
You can only
if you
get
lose 5 guys,
you still only get 2.
you only get
Yeah,
2.
yep,
Okay.
Yep.
I kind of like the concept. The draft thing's got to go.
Yeah, you have to have another way to draft the
You
team.
just do a normal
It-
draft.
it was
Everybody
fun
gets
'cause
on,
and we were talking about Alabama. She's like, what's up with this Holloway guy? She's like, no one's taking him. He's like, number 38 on the list. And I was like, oh, that's the dude that got arrested today. Everybody's scared. And then she texted me. She's in the 4th round today at like 3:45. She's like, nobody is taking Kansas players. And she's like, there's people taking all like 6th and 7th men from Michigan and Florida. I said, is Darren Peterson available? She's like, yep. I said, in the 4th round, She goes, but it says he's got cramps or he's hurt or something. I said, so what?
Fucking pick him up.
I said, you better get him. I said, when's your pick? She's like, next. I said, who's in front of you? She's like, it's Gabe. I was like, you're fucked.
Did he pick him?
Gabe took him.
5. Damn. 4th round, too. That's surprising. He
so
was
her
still
first
there.
pick, she got Kingston Flemings was her first pick.
All right, that's
from
a good
Houston.
one.
And then she's got like the number 2 scorer from Illinois. She's got a starter from Arizona.
I kind of like the concept.
Yeah, it's a cool concept, but you got to figure out something else to do with the draft.
You was looking for something different.
It just
Anthony.
takes-
That's
it
different.
It's different.
It just takes
That's like
for-
some fantasy, though.
I
That's
love
what
it if
it
there's
is.
no cheat. Like I would like it there be no cheat sheet. That'd be hard for us too. I hate when somebody can like play me in something, and there's always best available now.
Right.
Oh, I just him. I wish you had to like pick your
You
own
need
player.
to know who the best available
Right. Well,
is.
the reason
Yeah.
they did it is because it took so long last year.
I get that,
That's
and
why
I
they
get
had to
it.
do it. I wrote her down a bunch of players and stuff last year, and it's wild.
Maybe Blitz the Bookie will do that next year.
Good luck, guys.
with a very less complicated draft. Let's go to the West. We're going
Wild
to the West Side. Arizona against Long Island.
They make a nice iced tea, but I'll have to stick with the Arizona tea.
Long Island's got to travel to California here for this game against Arizona. I don't think they have a chance, but I know somebody that does. Charlie.
Oh, okay.
He is convinced that Long Island's beating Arizona. I said, son, you need to reevaluate that. But look, I'm not taking him
could
off of it.
happen.
So he's got Long Island winning, but I got Arizona.
The battle of the iced teas.
Yeah,
You're right. Yeah. Nice.
When you said Arizona tea, I didn't get it, but yeah, Arizona iced tea. I never drank those. You drink those? I like iced tea. Never drank an Arizona
I
iced
drank
tea.
them. Yeah.
The LITs or Arizona
No,
teas?
Arizona teas. I've had LIT.
Yeah, they got a lot of different alcohols in them.
Anybody picking Long Island
No.
besides my son?
No, I got Arizona.
8 seed Villanova, 9 seed Utah State. Utah State is 28-6. Villanova 24-8.
Utah State.
That's my upset too. I got Utah State.
Both of you taking them, huh? I mean, Villanova, I don't really see many notable wins. Wisconsin, Butler, they got beat by every time they played St. John's and UConn. This is a toss-up to me. Where's it at? Oh, yeah, it's out west. Give me Utah State. See, this is where I like Utah State. Villanova's traveling across the country. It's a clean sweep, baby.
Mhm.
Utah State could be the favorite in that game. I don't know. Let's look it up while y'all doing the next one.
Wisconsin 5 seed against the Fighting Tubby Smiths, the 12 seed High Point. Anybody? Look, 12-5 has been historically the.
I'm taking High Point. They got some shooters.
I'm taking High Point too.
Damn.
They're 30-4. I'm sure they beat a bunch of really good teams in that conference they're in. But yeah, give me the Fighting Tubby Smiths, even though I don't think he's coached there for like 3 or 4 years. But they will always be the Fighting Tubby Smiths to me. High Point with the upset. There's always a 12/5, except I think last year there was not. Bringing them back this year.
Wisconsin.
All right.
Y'all making a mistake on that one, boys. Wisconsin, good.
Yeah, well, guess what? They're going to get
That
beat. They're
happens.
getting beat in the
That's
second
right.
round either way because Arkansas, Anthony's daddy, has to play Hawaii. And again, Arkansas got no favors here, having to travel out to Portland, Oregon as a 4 seed. Got the shaft. I have not seen Hawaii play 1 second of basketball. I'm sure they're not any good.
Doing that Allen time.
Have they ever been any good? Can you name a Hawaii basketball player ever?
Colt Brennan played football there.
That was football, Josh.
Damn.
That's football.
He
Anthony, you got a basketball player from Hawaii?
Nope.
Nope. Give me Anthony's daddy.
I know it would be hard to have a basketball court out there with all the moisture out there. I know when we went down to the Caribbean, Kentucky to play, I always remember seeing the basketball court being cupped from the moisture. I bet you it's hard to have one out. And,
Make it glass.
there you go.
Hey,
Glass won't cup.
Well, the first time they did it.
We all
Fair.
taking Arkansas?
Yes.
BYU against the play-in game. Really good play-in game,
Yeah.
actually. NC State and Texas. We were matched up on Saturday, bracketology against NC State. I'm glad that we got
me
Santa
too.
Clara.
Me too.
I think that's going to be a tough play-in game. And I think either one of them teams can beat BYU.
I'm taking BYU just because they got a star, and I want the star to keep playing in March, AJ Devonta. So I'm rooting for him. So BYU.
This is another one where I'm going to take a lot of stock in the location. This game is in Oregon. Give me BYU.
Yep.
I'm going to take Texas.
Ooh.
Texas. He even says,
He needs a
screw
double
NC
win.
State.
He's like, I'm taking 2 wins.
Gonzaga, also out in Oregon. Imagine that. Gonzaga and UConn. It seems like they always play right in their backyard in the first couple rounds. Gonzaga's playing Kennesaw State. Who knows anything about Kennesaw State?
I don't even know what state that is.
Yeah, I don't
Florida
either.
or Georgia, I would say.
And again, 21-13. These are not Cinderellas. I know there is not going to be any Cinderellas if all these teams are 21-13. Those ain't the teams that's going to be able to beat Gonzaga. Give me Gonzaga all day in this one.
Me as well.
Zags.
Miami of Florida against Missouri. Easy for me, Missouri. We know Anthony's taking the SEC in this one.
Yep.
Josh?
I like Ja Lucas. I'm going Miami here. I'm taking the Hurricanes.
No faith in Miami.
The U, baby.
Purdue against Queens,
Queens.
North Carolina? Is that what this says?
Queens, North Carolina.
Queens, North Carolina. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
I didn't know that one either.
Yeah, that's not the Queens I was thinking.
Nope.
I was gonna pick Queens, New York to beat Purdue.
But you do from
Queens,
Rucker
North
Park.
Carolina, I am not sure is going to be able to beat Purdue.
Y'all know me. I'm on Purdue right now. I love the way they looked in that Big Ten tournament.
This is in St. Louis too. I'm going Purdue.
Yep.
Kennesaw State's in Georgia.
Yep.
Purdue.
We should have known that. Kennesaw. Arizona against, we all took Utah State.
Yep.
Can Utah State get it done against Arizona?
No chance.
Yep, I got zone.
No chance in hell.
I got the Cats rolling. The Wildcats.
Arizona, baby.
I got the Fighting Tubby Smiths against Arkansas. I got the Fighting Tubby Smiths against the Fighting Anthony's Daddies. I'm going to go Arkansas.
I'm Arkansas as well.
I got Wisconsin versus Arkansas. It's a very tough game for me. I've sat here, been thinking about it. I'm going to go with Arkansas, but I do think Wisconsin's really good.
How do we get a BYU Gonzaga matchup in the second round? That is, come on. For some reason, I don't like that. It's too early for that.
2 teams close together out west like that.
You don't got to worry about it. It's going to be Texas and Gonzaga.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, right.
I'm taking Gonzaga.
Me too. I wish they had Richie Saunders. But
Yeah, I wish they had
I'm going with the
Saunders, too.
Zags as well. Anthony's got Texas versus Gonzaga.
Who you got?
I want to take Texas, but I'm going to go with Gonzaga.
I got Missouri, Purdue. What do y'all got?
I got Miami, Purdue.
Missouri, Purdue.
I hate this. I hate this that I'm doing this. I don't even believe that I'm going to say this, but give me Purdue. And if they don't make it out of the first weekend, I, on record, will never pick Purdue in any tournament game ever again.
I got to go Purdue as well. I got Purdue over Miami.
I will take Purdue as well.
All right, Arizona, Arkansas. Is that the same thing y'all got?
That's what I got.
Man, Arkansas's their run ends right here. I don't know their situation if they've got any guys maybe coming back before that, but I think Arizona is going to be too much.
Arizona.
I got Arizona.
All right, Gonzaga and Purdue.
Gonzaga.
I got to go Purdue. I'm riding them, baby. Bull her up. Ain't that what they
Gene
say?
Katie, baby.
He's still alive. Y'all know that?
He was a mean little motherfucker.
He was. He's ugly in a
Gene
motherfucker,
Katie's
too.
still alive?
He is. I seen a tweet yesterday. They go, "This is your annual reminder that Gene Katie is alive." Because he only shows up in the Big Ten tournament, just looking like he just keeps getting smaller. You know, older people get smaller as they get older.
He's the only one I thought was mean enough to like go with toe to toe with Bobby Knight. I'm not saying he was good enough, but he was mean enough.
And
Like,
he had,
it was
that,
like-
he had that sloppy ass comb over.
Yeah,
He had a wild turnover.
I bet you him and Bobby hung out on the weekends. Son. They hung out on the weekends.
All right. Gonzaga. So would y'all take Gonzaga, Purdue?
I got Arizona. No, I got Purdue. Purdue.
You got Purdue beating Gonzaga?
Yep.
Would you pick, Anthony?
I got Gonzaga.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Zags too. Arizona, Gonzaga. I'm going to go with Arizona to the Final Four.
Same.
Arizona, sweet tea, baby.
Looks like we got a 1 seed and a 2 seed.
I know-
I do. I got Arizona and Iowa State.
He's got
What'd you
Arizona.
come with?
He's got Arizona, Kentucky. I got Arizona, Iowa State.
I got Arizona, Kentucky. Ain't nothing. Arizona, a good pair of blue jeans and a good thing of iced tea.
All right, let's go on to the South.
Dirty South.
Dirty South. Florida against whoever these playing teams are. Lehigh, which Lehigh got a big win over Duke about 20 years ago. I don't even know who this other team is. PVAMU. Don't even know. Who's that? Prairie Village?
Prairie View A&M. Is that who it is?
Prairie Village?
Yeah, Prairie View A&M. Yeah,
South End?
Prairie Village. Yep.
Yep. Give me Florida. Anybody with a 16, come on.
Nah, I got Florida.
Scared.
This next game's a tough game for me.
Well, who are you taking in that one?
I'm gonna take Clemson.
You taking Florida?
Yeah, I'll take Florida. Dude, I ain't picking up 16.
Clemson against Iowa.
Clemson.
I got Clemson as well.
That's an ugly game. I might take a nap during that one.
Yep.
I'm going to take Clemson, I guess.
I kind of like Clemson a little bit.
All right, next game, Vandy at McNeese. I know somebody in Maryland with last name McNeese.
I think Vanderbilt's playing good basketball going into the tournament. I know they got beat by Arkansas. It was a pretty tough game throughout. Arkansas was able to get them there at the end. But Vandy beating Florida, I thought was big. Vandy's playing good basketball right now.
McNeese 28-5. I've been waiting for somebody that's decent. 28-5. This is more like a Cinderella to me. They haven't beat anybody. They did play Michigan. They only got beat by 30, almost 40.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad, is it?
They might have fouled at the end.
It's not bad for McNeese, really.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Give me Vandy. Vandy's playing really good right now.
Yeah, I'm taking Vandy.
All right, Nebraska against Troy. If we talked about Nebraska the last few weeks,
You know they've never won a tournament game?
never won a tournament game. Do they get their first one here?
I'm giving them their first tournament game. Give me the Cornhuskers.
I'm saying Nebraska wins too.
Nebraska, the Cornhuskers.
Look at that.
I mean, Tommy Frazier's going to be there, Eric Crouch, all the Nebraska greats, and Ndamukong Suh, Lawrence Phillips.
He won't be there.
Oh, damn.
He won't be there. R.I.P.
The black shirts. Ain't that what
Clean sweep on Nebraska. They've never won a tournament game, and we just clean sweep them to the second round. Let's go.
The Cornhuskers.
What a jinx.
What a curse.
What a jinx.
We love you, Nebraska. We love you.
Still ain't making it nowhere.
Oh.
To all of our friends and family out there in Nebraska, we love you, baby.
North Carolina against VCU. Here's one of my upsets. 11 seed. Give me VCU.
Yeah, give me the fighting shock of smarts.
You taking them too?
Yep.
I like it.
North Carolina.
Illinois against Penn.
I love my boy Wagler.
Penn? Man, Illinois rolls in this.
Yep.
Illinois.
Anthony's maybe third favorite team, the St. Mary's Gales.
Gales.
Against Texas A&M. SEC, Texas A&M. I don't know what Anthony's going to do right here. Anthony, we're going to let you go first.
Well,
Who
for
you
the
got?
fourth time, probably in 3 weeks, if Iowa State's best player is a transfer from St. Mary's. If St. Mary's had them, they'd be a top 2 seed. But they're not, and the Gales will win. St. Mary's beats Texas A&M.
I'm taking the Gales as well.
You can always
the
count on
Gales
St.
as
Mary's.
well. Give me St. Mary's, baby.
Give me Texas A&M.
St. Mary's is where Rudy, that wasn't the same school, but he went to St. Mary's. Or Rudy, I know he went to Holy Cross, but wasn't one of them St. Mary's too? I know he went to Holy Cross trying to get into Notre Dame, trying to make the grades.
I don't remember.
St. Mary's and Holy Cross.
Houston against Idaho. 21-14 Idaho. Look, they have no shot.
Yeah, give me H-Town.
Houston.
Florida.
I got Florida, Clemson.
Same.
Gators.
Florida. I got Vandy, Nebraska.
Me too.
Vandy.
Ooh, you got Vandy. We all got the same matchup. You taking Vandy? What do you got, Josh?
I'm going to roll with these. Hey, that's it. Tommy Frazier, the spirit of Lawrence Phillips, is going to get them to the next round. They're doubling their win total.
You know what? Give me Nebraska. They're going to the second weekend, baby. I got VCU against Illinois. I'm taking Illinois.
I am too.
Big too.
I
Big.
like
If this is the
Wagner. That's
matchup,
my
they
guy.
win this game by 20.
Yep.
You got North Carolina and Illinois. What you got, John or
Illinois.
Anthony?
Illinois.
Moving on. Texas A&M and Houston. Texas A&M ain't going to be able to handle Houston.
Yeah, I got Houston and St. Mary's, and I'm taking Houston.
Same for me.
Florida, Nebraska. Give me the Gators.
Florida for me.
Florida. You have Florida
Yeah.
over Vandy,
Yep.
and I got Florida over Nebraska.
I got Illinois and Houston.
Same.
Everybody got that?
Houston for me.
Yeah, I'm taking Houston.
Yeah, we're all
I don't
taking.
even
I
know
like
why
you.
I'm really
They're just
thinking
strong,
about it.
man. They're so
They're
strong.
good. They're good.
They're strong.
All right. Florida against Houston in what I'm sure will be an epic Elite Eight game. I'm taking Houston.
I hope this matchup happens. I'm taking Florida to the Final Four.
Florida as well.
Yeah. See, I think Florida is, I've said it the last couple of weeks, I think they're the best team in the country. Matter of fact, I'm changing my pick. I'm taking Florida to the Final Four. They're too good.
Can't change
dude.
it now.
They're too good.
You can't change
They're
it
too
now.
good.
You can't change.
They're too good.
You already got your pick in.
I can't do it. We didn't move to the next game yet. So we all got Florida coming out of there.
Mm-hmm.
I will be cheering for Houston if that's the matchup.
Oh, I will too. I will be cheering for Lehigh,
Me
and
too.
then I will be cheering for Clemson or Iowa. I will
I
cheer for
want
anybody.
every upset.
Yeah.
I really do. Look, I'm not gonna have any brackets for any money. All my brackets will be for fun. I want every upset to happen. I want every team to lose besides Kentucky. Every good team. I hope there's 16 upsets in the first round.
If there's an upset, like a couple upsets before us, where like things set up good, we'll blow it. We'll blow
We
it.
usually do.
Yeah.
That's usually when it happens.
Yeah.
Our bracket falls apart. That year we lost to Kansas State in the second round. Our bracket completely busted. Of course, it's not definite, but you could just see it happening and be like, man, we got to ride to the Final Four here, and then we can't make it out of the second round. All right, Duke against Siena. Last chance at a 16 seed, getting the upset.
Not my world.
Nope.
Nah,
Duke. Ohio State and TCU. These 8-9 matchups are always good. I'm actually going with TCU. They played a really tough schedule and got some decent wins. Like I said, I can't really get a great read off of Ohio State. Not enough quality wins for me. Give me TCU.
I'm taking TCU as well.
TCU.
St. John's against Northern Iowa. I told y'all pre-show that, and I've only, to be fair, really dug into about 5 or 6 games. This was one of them. I know that we've seen Northern Iowa over the years in this tournament. We've even seen them make a run.
Mm-hmm.
Not this year. I don't think they have a chance in France of even keeping this game close. I think the spread is 10, 9.5 or 10. It went up from like 5 or 6, I think. It should be 20. Take St. John's. I don't talk gambling too much. Take St. John's. Bet them big.
I talk them.
They
I talk it a
are
lot.
rolling.
St. John's,
St. John's.
the Johnnies.
Kansas against Cal Baptist, baby.
I think Cal Baptist is really bad.
We're 25
Have they
and 8.
ever been to the tournament before? I'm not sure I've heard 25 and 8. They're not terrible.
Well, I hear St. John's. I hear St. Mary's. I hear, is that, that's Santa Clara. That ain't Saint. But I hear all these Catholic teams. I see the Mormon team, BYU, and then the one Baptist team. Son.
Hey, give me Kansas. Anybody taking it?
No, I got Kansas
anybody
as
taking
well.
Cal Baptist?
Cal Baptist for the upset.
Oh,
I do not. Kansas is Jekyll and Hyde.
They
If there's
are.
I do not think Cinderella's alive no more. But if she is, she believes in Jesus. I can tell you that.
I need to know if this Cal Baptist team's ever been in the tournament.
It don't matter. They got Jesus on their side.
The enemy within. The Louisville Cardinals. Will they get out of the first round? Last year they played in Kentucky. Where are they playing at this year? It ain't in Kentucky.
That's a negative ghostwriter.
They go into Buffalo this year. Buffalo, New York against South Florida. I've heard some people saying that South Florida, I don't think they're that good. I kind of want to pick South Florida. I am going to pick South Florida.
the Bulls for me.
I'm going to take South
I'm
Florida.
taking them as well.
Josh, you sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't trust Mikael Brown. I don't trust a team without him. They're kind of soft in the middle.
Are they going to take your L card
I
from
was
you?
just going to say that.
You can't take.
Is he allowed to do what he just did?
Do you got a tramp stamp of a cardinal bird on your lower back?
I got 2 of them, one on each cheek.
I can't believe you just picked against him.
Did you get that at Tattoo Charlie's?
No, they wouldn't do it there.
Body art and porn?
It was a
Biker. You got it down there at the
Yes.
biker game.
I got it at that dude who did the tattoo on Hangover 2.
Did you trade out when you were locked up for a year and a half? Did you trade out?
You got it in the back of the Thoroughbred Lounge.
Yeah.
You got
Thoroughbred Lounge
tatted up.
is an underrated place for tattoos.
Michigan State, the 3 seed, got dropped down. They were on the 2 line all the way leading up until Saturday. And then they got bumped down and Purdue got bumped up. So Michigan State, 3 seed now.
I don't trust Michigan State, but I got to take them here. Michigan State.
Yeah, me too. I got Michigan State.
I definitely trust Michigan State. It's not about Michigan State, more about Tom Izzo. Doesn't always work out that I trust him, but I do. And I think they get it done here in Buffalo, New York, North Dakota to Buffalo. Not against a Tom Izzo a tournament team. Just not going to happen. UCLA against Central Florida. Central Florida, this is another team that I've been hearing a lot of people talk about. I don't know if it's just going to be, every year you you get those 3 or 4 games that everybody's talking about. Have y'all been hearing about this UCF?
They're in
team?
the Big 12. They're pretty solid. They've
Who
been
y'all
good.
like?
They've
Y'all
been
like
pretty
them?
solid all year.
I'm taking them. I'm taking over UCLA. Mick Cronin is a jerk, and I like to see a jerk go down.
I will go UCLA. I think UCLA is playing good basketball.
They have been.
UCLA beat Michigan State, Illinois, and Purdue. Central Florida beat Kansas, Texas Tech, and BYU.
Something happened to the camera there.
Did it? Glad you caught that, Josh.
How long ago did it happen?
I just looked up now. I don't know how it did that.
The webcam went off. I don't know why, because it's full battery, and I'm pretty sure the motherfucker's still recording.
Yeah,
it's happened before, dude. I think we're good. We might have lost that video for a second. I'm going UCF in this one. UConn against Furman. Last chance at a real big upset, guys.
UConn.
Damn it.
I hate UConn. Dude.
Damn it.
I'm the one that said the Cinderella was dead. and y'all the one that's making her dead.
Did I pick any upsets? I picked VCU as an 11 seed, so I at least got one. But that honestly might be my only damn one.
I took High Point.
Oh, I took High Point too. All right, I got an 11 and a 12. I got at least a little bit of action, but we are chalky as shit.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
I've been upsetting.
We should have had one of us just go rogue.
Got Cal Baptist.
We should just have one of us go rogue.
I had a final.
Well,
I had a Final Four in the Midwest of SEC.
Oh yeah, you got Kentucky in the Final Four.
plenty of
That's
upsets.
ridiculous.
Well, Anthony's
No, it
over
ain't
here.
ridiculous, son.
I forgot Anthony's over here SEC homering.
Yeah, always, baby.
I can't do it, man. As much as I want to. UConn, they get the win. Back up top, Duke against TCU. Anthony, you've been talking
Horn
about
Frogs,
TCU.
baby. Horn
You
Frogs.
taking them?
He's got a
Horn
Let's
Frogs.
Go. Let's go.
I got Duke in this one.
You know what I think of TCU now? I used to think of like Horn Frogs, but now I think of that series with Landman with Billy Bob Thornton, and she goes in there to get accepted into TCU. Did you see that? Dude, she's a train wreck. I mean, Billy Bob pretty much buys her way in, and she goes in there and she's a ditz. The person that accepts them like is pretty much like calling her that, and she don't give a fuck. She's in, son, and she's excited. She comes out her mom. She's a wild ass too. It's wild.
I'm still trying to figure out who the redheaded quarterback for TCU was a few years ago.
I remember
couldn't
him.
Remember. We still haven't
Andy
remembered.
Dalton.
It was you said that last time.
I know.
He played for him.
It was not
red
Andy
hair.
Dalton.
The red rifle, baby.
Did he play for TCU?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I keep saying it.
Right.
It's just the wrong redhead.
He's so goddamn old. I can't remember who the hell he played for, but who the hell was I can't remember.
We're gonna find out.
Look, I'm taking TCU. There's my upset. TCU. This is a solid TCU team. They're not great, but they played in the toughest conference in the country.
Duke's beat up.
They beat Florida. They also beat Iowa State and Texas Tech. And they played Kansas twice and Arizona and Houston, BYU, and they lost a bunch of them games, but not by a lot. I mean, Houston by 9, BYU by 6, Arizona by 7. They're hanging tight against a big team. Give me TCU, baby. Anytime I can pick Duke to lose, it's a happy moment for me.
Max Dugan.
There he is.
Yeah, yep.
Dugan. He was good, too.
He was a good college quarterback.
He was.
All right, I got St. John's against Kansas.
That's what I got.
St. John's.
St. John's against Cal Baptist. Catholics versus Baptist. Well, sorry, guys. Cal Baptist.
What?
Oh.
Over the Johnnies?
He freaking hates Patino.
I want to take Patino here.
St.
No,
John's,
I was born a Baptist. I go to a Catholic church with my family because my son goes to a Catholic school. My wife's Catholic, but I got to represent the Baptist, dude.
Final Four bound.
I got South Florida against Michigan State. I guess all of us do.
Yeah.
Nobody picked Louisville.
I got Michigan State.
Yeah, I got Michigan State
as
here,
well.
too.
Yeah.
All right, last matchup I have is UConn and UCF.
What I got?
I got UCLA and UConn. I'm going to take UCLA.
I'm going to take UConn.
And I'm taking
I
UConn.
hate to do it,
I
but
do too,
I'm
but
taking UConn.
I feel
You
like
took
the bracket-
UCLA?
Yep.
All right.
Hey, I made a mistake. I said Cal was the only Baptist school. Well, no, Christian is, it can be Baptist, Catholic. It's just, a lot of them together. TCU's Texas Christian.
Yes,
So,
they are.
yeah.
You.
Yep.
Going full on religion during this year.
I want to go
Rapture.
back. No, I'm joking.
Blitz the Bible.
Yes. BTB, baby.
TCU at St. John's is what I got. We all three, I think, got different ones here, right?
I got Duke and St. John's.
Who you got?
I got the Holy War, TCU versus Cal Baptist. Do you think Moses went up to the mountain and filled out a bracket on the on a
Yes,
tablet? Yeah, okay,
I absolutely do.
okay.
So who you got in that battle?
TCU. I like the one that they're all the religions, so I like that.
I got TCU and St. John's. I'm going the Fighting Rick Pitino's, man.
Yep.
I think St. John's rolls to the Elite Eight.
I got St. John's.
I got Michigan State and UConn. Man, I do not like this matchup. And actually, I think there's a good chance that this is not the matchup we're going to see. For real.
Right.
I know I have it, but I think there's a chance that this will not be the matchup.
Michigan State, UCLA for me. I'm going UCLA.
I'm going Michigan State.
And I'm going UConn.
I got Michigan State and St. John's. That would be a Pitino, Izzo, Elite Eight matchup. We've seen that matchup a handful of times. I'm going to take St. John's to the Final Four. I did not think I was going to have that, but that's what I got.
That's what I got. I'm taking St. John's to the Final Four.
I got Texas Christian versus Berkeley. That's Berkeley, right? UCLA's Berkeley.
No, Cal.
Oh, okay.
No, Cal's Berkeley. UCLA is Los Angeles.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I am going. I'm going to go UCLA.
That my St. John's pick worries me because they are not a great shooting team. They don't shoot a lot of threes. They're more of an inside offensive team.
I bet they press a little bit.
My St. John's pick to the Final Four does worry me a little bit, but kind of skimming through these other teams. I don't know that there's other really, really good shooting teams in this bracket.
Yeah.
I mean, who's the best shooting team in this bracket?
Alabama's pretty good.
In this East. In this East with St. John's.
UCLA's a pretty good shooting team.
A healthy Duke.
UCLA can shoot.
Duke, I guess. I mean, Kansas ain't a very good shooter.
Louisville can get hot.
Yeah, well, Louisville.
I mean, they'll shoot 40. That don't mean they're going to hit 40.
Yeah, I don't see a bunch of, and maybe I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing one.
Yeah,
but not a bunch of really great shooting teams. So maybe that
Cal Baptist got to shoot.
Maybe
good.
Cal Baptist shoots good. I'm not sure.
They got to shoot.
I don't know how good of shooters they are. All right, Final Four. I got St. John's, Florida, Arizona, and Iowa State. Anthony, what you got?
I got UCLA, Florida, Kentucky, Arizona.
Josh, what do you got?
The same one you do.
St. John's, Florida, Arizona, and Iowa State?
Yeah.
That's boring as fuck.
No, I went with St. John's. Didn't think you were going to take me to the Final Four.
That is boring as shit.
They love Patino. Love Patino. Love Patino.
I don't mind Patino, but he ain't my daddy. I promise
We're
you
probably
that.
going to have the same
Fuck
final.
no, he gave you the finger, son. Why would he ain't going to be your daddy? He gave you the finger. And dated your mom.
Well, St. John's against Florida. This is a huge mismatch for St. John's. I don't know if they can win that game. I want to pick them. I know you're picking Florida, ain't you?
Florida for me versus UCLA. But
Give me St. John's.
I do think that
I
he loves it.
I got Florida.
Give me St. John's, baby. They get there. Florida has a cold shooting night. I have no clue how Bryce Hopkins is going to hold down all them big guys that Florida's got.
He needs like 8 fouls.
But I'm just banking on Florida playing like shit.
You know, the two coaches like two different women. You know, Golden likes them young, and Patino likes them a little bit older.
Maybe Florida a couple of their guys can get caught with some weed or something. I don't know, but give me St. John's. I don't care. All right, the other side. I have Arizona and Iowa State. I mean, I've been saying Florida and Arizona the whole year, but I'm going to just go the opposite here. Give me St. John's and Iowa State in the championship. Never would have guessed I would have that.
Quit trying to beat them, Charlie. I've been there and done that before. No, quit trying to beat them.
I'm losing on this.
I've done it. I've done it before. I do that shit with Baltimore sometimes.
Arizona's one of the top two teams, I think. So, but I think Iowa State's really good.
They're good.
And
they are good. They are good.
Those teams are familiar with each other. So
I do the same thing.
State.
I do the same thing with stuff.
Yeah, I'll take Arizona.
So you got Arizona and Florida.
Well, I'll tell you this.
You got Arizona and Florida too?
Hold on.
Y'all are boyfriends.
This is the thing that
we had all the same Final Four.
No, I had Kentucky.
Me and you had the same Final Four. He was different, but y'all
UCLA.
Yeah, and Kentucky.
Arizona, Arizona, you're trying to beat Indiana in football. I try to beat. It never happened. So Josh Pate did a special on Indiana. How they got him too. Me and Josh Pate were kind of on the same page. We kept trying to beat Indiana, and he finally just made like a little bitty 10-minute special about it. Like I had them getting beat this date. I had them getting beat that day. It just didn't happen.
Kentucky gonna beat them?
Nah, 97 rematch stays the same. Derek Anderson's still hurt. So Arizona.
How the hell is he gonna take Kentucky all the way through there?
Because I know who the best team in the country is. I know who they are. I believe this with all my heart.
So you had Arizona and UCLA in the championship?
No, Florida. Arizona.
got
Okay.
Arizona and Florida.
Yep.
That's 2 teams I think I'd be there.
Yeah.
It is.
I like that too.
I mean, I don't know how, but the Crypt Keeper, I guess, is winning the national championship. I don't know. Iowa State, it was better than I think Iowa State. I don't even know why I'm doing this.
If Patino wins the championship, I'm going to quit watching basketball.
He's not going to win the national
might.
championship.
He's a hell of a
St. John's
coach.
is not that good.
He's a hell of a coach.
They're not good enough shooters to win, but I've got them winning here. Guys, I promise. This is off the top of my head.
If he
This
wins
will not be my picks. I don't even know how I got to this shit.
If he wins it, look, I think it's fair to say if he wins it, he goes down as the greatest college basketball coach ever. And I do not like the guy, but I do think he can coach. And if he wins it, he definitely goes down as the greatest
I
basketball
don't
coach
know
of
the
all time.
greatest, but he
Dude, if he wins it with St. John's after what he's done with other teams, Kentucky, he has the vacated one with Louisville, and then he had with Providence, he did really well there. I think he goes down as the greatest coach ever at different programs. I think it would be. I don't think he'll do it, but if he did, I think he would earn that title.
there ain't no way. St. John's literally can get beat in the second round of Kansas. I got him winning the national championship. I need to reevaluate. Can I reevaluate?
I got Cal Baptist going to Sweet 16.
And Josh has got all chalk.
All chalk, baby. Chalky Josh.
Did you pick an upset, Josh?
I had High
Hell
Point.
no.
You
High
copied me.
Point, the Fighting Tubby Smiths.
Yes.
He had him get beat the next round. Make sure he had him get out the next round.
Hell yeah.
Josh.
Got to
with
stick
the
to my
chalk.
reputation,
We're-
baby. Why am I going
hey.
to switch it up now?
I'm bringing a chalkboard. I
That's
have some
right.
chalk. I'm putting it right here for Josh.
Boring.
Good luck beating me in the bracket challenge, boys. Hey, sign up for the bracket challenge.
Sign up for the bracket challenge. We want as many people as we can get in there. We're going to have a good little prize package for the winner. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Check it out. Once again, let me look. Group name, capital BTB challenge. Challenge is not cap. You'll find the group name. Search the group name.
right.
Really, if you just search BTB, it's probably going to pop up. BTB Challenge 26 is the group name. 2026 is the group name. And the group password, capital BTB, and then the word podcast with a capital P. Space in between. BTB, capitalized, space, podcast with a capital P. That's the password. Hey, invite who you want. If you're a Blitz the Bookie listener still listening right now, get in, get your kids in, get your wife in, get your husband in, get your neighbors in, invite whoever you want. We're trying to build this thing up. Take your chance to for one, it's bragging rights. See if you Blitz, all of us are going to be in there. This is not going to be my bracket. I will have a different winner than St. John's, but see if you can beat the Blitz the Bookie guys. See if you can get bragging rights over however many people's in it and win some cool stuff. Guys, y'all got anything else?
Hey, good luck, man. Fill out the bracket. See if you can beat us. Beat the bookie.
Guys, the episode usually drops on Thursday. I'm going to try my best to get this thing out Wednesday night. If not, it'll be first thing Thursday night or Thursday morning. So you'll have some time to listen to it before some of the games, but I'm going to try to get it out before Thursday. Guys, appreciate everybody listening. As always, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, check them all out. Follow, subscribe, tell somebody about us. Catch us next week. Blitz the Bookie.
Let's go.
See ya.
Fucking Italians can't play baseball.
They're tied in with the mob. Venezuela. Trump's letting them win. He's president of Venezuela now.
We stole the president. Where the fuck is that guy?
Charlie got the mic, he's dropping facts all day. Anthony's like, nah, I got the better parlay. Argue about the spread, it's a fierce debate. But when it comes to Wildcats, they align their fate. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. Late nights, hustle deals on the line. Charlie Scassy's gonna make you shine. Anthony Anthony's heart where the numbers combine. Put your cash down, ride the incline. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. From the tip off to the final play, they grind. Mike's on fire, bets on their minds. Arguing odds till the last rewind. Blue and white, it's a bond you'll find. The bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums. Final play, they grind. Mike's on fire, bets on their minds. Arguing odds till the last rewind. Blue and white, it's a bond you'll find. Bond you'll find. Blitz the bookies where the knowledge reigns. Charlie and Anthony bring the heat like flames. Talking parlays, breaking down the games. Kentucky Wildcats, they beat the same drums.